Hi guys, I'm back with Caillou. Here, cat, have your pillow back. Sorry, I need to satisfy my cat real quick. Today will be part 2 of my Caillou reaction. This time I'll be watching Caillou get pranked.
It was summer vacation. Caillou and his family were going to the beach. Caillou couldn't wait to see what the ocean was like.
Are we there yet?
Not
Almost,
yet.
Caillou. When you can see the ocean, you know we are nearly there.
I want to go swimming and build the biggest sandcastle ever!
Don't forget about the ice cream.
Ice cream was Caillou's favorite.
Because of course
He
it
couldn't wait
is.
to taste all the different flavors.
I don't like the way Caillou did that.
Yummy! Yummy! There it is! I can see the ocean!
When they finally arrived, Caillou jumped straight out of the car.
Yeah,
He
you
ran
won't
down
get
to the
lost.
It's hot on my toes!
Don't worry, Caillou. It's just the heat from the sun warming up the sand. It won't
Yeah,
hurt you.
Caillou,
Caillou
you
was
idiot.
surprised that the sand was hot, but he enjoyed wiggling his toes in it.
You weirdo.
Wow! The ocean!
The ocean went on forever. It was the biggest thing Caillou had ever seen.
Yeah, that's because it is.
Caillou, it's very sunny, and that means we need to put on lots of sunscreen and wear your hat so you don't get burnt.
Yeah,
Caillou giggled
Caillou.
and tried to get away, but Mommy held on tight. She covered him all over with sunscreen. It tickled. Daddy set up the umbrella, and Mommy put Rosie down in the shade. Caillou didn't want to sit around. He wanted to do something fun.
Who wants to go swimming?
Me!
Caillou took Daddy's hand. Together, they
Jump.
ran towards the water.
In the pool.
The water is cold.
Yeah,
It's
what
all
do you
right once
think
you
it
get
would
used to
be?
it.
Caillou and Daddy were having lots of fun splashing about in the water. Suddenly, a big wave knocked Daddy down.
Yeah, big rip dad.
Caillou thought Daddy looked funny covered in seaweed.
Is it
Then
me or
another
does it-
big wave came and took Caillou by surprise. He didn't like being under the water.
Don't
Wow.
worry, Caillou. Let's be careful to not go too deep and watch for the waves coming together, okay?
You're making me uncomfortable.
Hey, you two, time for lunch. Daddy and Caillou were now very hungry after dodging the waves. Caillou had a sandwich, an apple, and some lemonade for his lunch.
We just had the
Why
most
is there an
amazing
ad
family
in the
vacation.
middle of a sentence?
Lunch. Yummy. Caillou picked up his sandwich and took a big bite, but it was full of sand.
Ah! It's all sandy! I can't eat this!
A nearby seagull swooped down and stole the sandy sandwich.
Hey, come back! That's mine!
Don't worry, Caillou. We can get some ice cream instead.
After lunch, Daddy took Caillou to the ice cream shop. There were so many flavors, all different colors. Caillou couldn't believe his eyes.
Grape
I
ice
want
cream
to
is
try
weird.
all of them!
Why don't you choose one flavor for today and then a different one next time?
Okay, but how do I choose when there are so many?
Pick
The friendly
one.
ice cream seller let Caillou try a few flavors to make sure he picked his favorite.
I like that one!
This man looks done with
Daddy
life.
bought 4 ice creams and they went back to find Mommy and Rosie. Want to show Rosie how to build a sandcastle, Caillou? Caillou was very excited and grabbed a bucket and spade.
Look, Rosie.
Run.
You take the bucket and go like this.
Why do I hear
Rosie giggled and clapped her hands. Sandcastles were the most fun of all.
No, they're
Wow, that
not.
looks great. But no castle is complete without a flag.
What a
Suddenly,
flag.
Caillou felt water splashing against his feet. The ocean had moved closer, and the castle was washing away.
Big rip.
Oh no! The waves are ruining my sandcastle. How did they get here?
Because the tide makes the ocean go higher and lower. So the waves come further up the beach.
The tide is coming in now, so that means it's time for us to go home, Caillou.
But what about my sandcastle?
Don't worry, we can come back another day, so you and Rosie can build an even bigger one.
And then they never come back.
Mommy and Daddy gathered up all their things and headed for the car.
Was I clickbaited?
I want to come back tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. This is the best vacation ever!
Caillou and his family had a great day at the beach, but he really couldn't wait for his next adventure.
Wow, I was legit clickbaited.
Every morning, Caillou watched for the big yellow school bus that drove down his street. He always saw lots of children waiting for it. Caillou's friend Sarah hopped onto the bus and took a seat. She saw Caillou sitting by the window.
Was Caillou held back?
What's wrong, Caillou?
I really, really, really want to go on the big yellow school bus. When can I go on the bus like all the other big kids?
Not long. Only one more birthday and you'll be old enough.
That's such a long time. I want to go on the bus now.
Here's an idea. Why don't we go and talk to the bus driver tomorrow morning? If you ask nicely, the driver might let you ride the bus.
Caillou was still a little sad, but at least he'd get to see the bus up close.
Up close
The
and
next
personal.
morning, Caillou and Daddy were waiting for the school bus.
Here it comes.
The bus driver pulled up and opened the door.
What?
Good morning, young man. What's your name?
Caillou stood behind Daddy. He was a bit shy.
Yeah, he's kind of scary. Wouldn't you
This is
be?
Caillou. He'll be going to school next year. Really? That means you'll be joining my bus.
What is your name?
Well, they call me Mr. Billy, the bus driver.
I
Mr. Billy, the
really
bus
wanna go on the
driver.
bus.
I can't take you on the bus ride today because the bus is full. But you and your daddy can join me tomorrow. How does that sound?
Yay!
Why do the
Can't wait.
What, has your dad also been held
The
back?
next morning, Caillou was so excited about the bus ride. He couldn't stop thinking about
Oh
it.
yeah, guys, I also skipped the lore because we're in season 1,
I
episode
heard someone is going on a bus
87.
ride today.
I'm so excited, Mommy. Bus. Beep, beep.
Bus.
I want to make something special for Mr. Billy, the bus driver, to thank him.
Maybe you should draw him something.
Picture
Caillou
the
thought
Billy,
that was
the
a
bus
great
driver
idea.
sounds like so
He picked
weird.
up his colored pencils and a piece of paper.
That's me driving
Yeah,
the
that was
school
my
bus.
excuse of making
What
a
a
random
wonderful
noise out of
drawing,
my
Caillou.
mouth.
When breakfast was done, Caillou and Daddy met Sarah at the bus stop.
Are you going on the school bus, Caillou?
Caillou nodded
Why does your
proudly.
voice sound so
He
plastic?
felt like a big boy. The bus pulled up in front of them and Mr. Billy opened the door.
Jump on, Caillou. We can't be late for our route.
Caillou climbed onto the bus with his daddy.
Why is the dad
Caillou and Daddy
coming?
sat right behind Mr. Billy on the
I've
bus.
been on my fair share of
Caillou
bus
felt
rides.
like the bus driver too. Caillou
Jesus,
waved
kid.
at each boy and girl that came onto the bus. Riding the big yellow school bus was lots of fun. Stop, start, stop, start. The bus picked up more and more children. Mr. Billy drove them all to the school. At the school, the children got off, all except Caillou.
Mr. Billy, I drew you something.
Wow, what a great drawing. Is that you driving the bus?
Caillou nodded. He was
Wow,
very
what an
proud of his
egotistical
drawing.
little piece
Wonderful.
of.
I'm going to put it up right here for everyone to see. Time to head home.
And I didn't even get to say it.
Caillou didn't want his ride on the school bus to end. He was having so much fun. But when he saw
Got what it takes
But
to
does
shine?
Caillou not go to
We got a
school?
band, an instrument.
Is he
We got
dumb?
tunes and
Is he a dumb moron?
Gemini's animal pop star. Shine, star that you are.
Mommy and Rosie waiting for him, Caillou was glad to be home.
Did you see me, Mommy?
I sure
No.
did. Did you remember to thank Mr. Billy?
Thank you, Mr. Billy. I had so much fun today.
Me too, Caillou. Thanks for joining me today. I have
Billy.
something special to give you as well.
Billy Eilish?
Mr. Billy handed Caillou a little yellow school bus toy.
Oh, that's
Now
kind of
you have
nice.
your own little yellow bus that you can drive any day you want.
Whoa! I love it. Thank you, Mr. Billy.
Caillou waved to the bus as it pulled
To
away.
be honest, that
Thanks for the
episode
ride,
went.
Mr. Billy.
To
See
be
you
honest,
soon.
that episode
Caillou
wasn't
couldn't
even
wait
that
to be
bad.
older, so he could get on the school bus every day. Caillou and his family were enjoying a spaghetti dinner.
Why is it always spaghetti?
Yum! Spaghetti is my favorite.
Yeah, it's so good that we can't animate any other food.
That's good, Caillou. Please try not to slurp when you eat. It was very hard to eat the spaghetti without slurping. While Caillou was trying not to slurp, he made a strange noise.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you've got the hiccups.
The hiccups? How do I stop them?
Hiccups usually go away on their own. Caillou waited a moment to see if his hiccups disappeared.
Hey, I waited, but they didn't go away.
You have to wait longer than that.
Yeah,
Why
you
not play in the living room?
Caillou.
Caillou built a tower of blocks while he waited for his hiccups to go away. But one was so big it made him knock over his tower.
Big oof.
How's it going out here?
These hiccups are messing up everything. I need them to go away.
Sometimes hiccups can be cured by giving someone a scare.
A scare?
Just a little scare. It makes the person gasp, and the hiccups go away.
Okay,
Do you want to
fine.
give it a try?
Caillou.
Caillou thought about this for a moment. He didn't like to be scared, but he didn't like having hiccups even more.
If it'll make the hiccups go away, then okay.
Mommy spread her arms out and floated like a ghost, and then jumped at Caillou. Boo!
Ah! Hey, it worked.
No, it won't. It doesn't work like that.
Aw, it's not working. I don't think my hiccups are the kind that get scared away.
Caillou
Good thing I'm
played
here,
Five
then.
Nights at
I'm the world's
Freddy's.
#1
there.
all-time hiccup cure champion. Come on, I'll show you.
We're gonna grab your jaw
Some people cure
and
hiccups by
rip
drinking
it
water really
off.
fast from a hose. It can get a little messy.
I don't care. I will try anything.
Daddy turns on the water. Caillou tried to drink from the hose, but most of it sprayed all around.
It's not working.
Don't worry, Caillou. I've got another cure up my sleeve. The upside-down solution always works.
No, it sure
Daddy
does.
made Caillou do a handstand so he was upside down. Daddy held Caillou's feet for balance.
Hiccups all gone?
There's one more thing we can try. Let's go back inside.
Why is Rosie just out here to say something?
Everyone gathered in the playroom to find out Daddy's final cure.
Remember when
I've saved the best for last.
I'm just trying to realize this about Rosie, but In the original show, she actually had plot reasons to actually be there. Now she just comes in, says something, and then leaves. So technically, Rosie's character is worse in this one.
This is sure to get rid of your hiccups.
What is it?
You hop from your left foot
Caillou,
and rub your head
gonna-
with your right hand. Like this.
Oh yeah, this was
Caillou
in the
thought Daddy
intro.
looked silly hopping around, and so did Mommy and Rosie. Caillou really wanted to get rid of his hiccups, so he started hopping too.
That's it, Caillou. Hop those hiccups away.
Help, Caillou! Help! I'm still hiccuping. What if I have them forever?
Yup,
And
you
ever
will.
and ever.
Maybe I'll have to stop making spaghetti dinners.
But spaghetti's my favorite. And Rosie's. And Daddy's too. It wasn't the spaghetti that gave me the hiccups. I know it wasn't. And I think they're gone. Listen.
Caillou was right. His hiccups had gone away.
Perhaps I scared them away by saying I wouldn't make spaghetti anymore.
You mean threatening them?
I think they went away on their own. Just like you said they would. But are you really going to stop making spaghetti?
Of course not, Caillou. I was just teasing.
So funny. Ha 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 ha.
Caillou and Daddy were playing with Caillou's favorite train set.
Daddy?
Yes, Caillou?
Is it true some trains go underground?
Yes, that's true. It's a special kind of train called a subway.
Caillou was a little surprised.
The subway must be really dark if it's underground. I'd love to ride the subway one day.
That gave Daddy an
An
idea.
idea.
The next day, Daddy decided to take Caillou on a special expedition.
Are we really going on a subway train?
Yes, Caillou.
Yes.
We'll be two explorers.
Caillou put
And I'm
on
not
his
even-
special blue...
I am not making the video 55 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick something else. Caillou and the monster.
Alright, I'm Caillou.
Hold on, there's an intro to this show. Caillou Reboot 2017 intro.
Every day there's something new. There are lots of great things for me to do. I'm Caillou.
Yeah, you sure are.
The games I play, and I grow bigger every day. I'm Caillou.
You.
I'm just a boy of 4 who wants to go and explore. How do you do? I'm Caillou.
Yeah, you sure are, you bold freak. Fine, I watched Caillou and the Bully last time. Let's watch the original show. Just one episode. Then we'll make our verdict on which show is better.
You're getting to be a big boy.
I'm just a kid for each day I learn some more. I'm just ignoring on Caillou. So many things to do. Each day is something new. I'm Caillou. I'm determined to be still. It's Mommy and Daddy and finding my way. Growing up is not so tough. Such when you had it up. These down fun stuff. I'm Caillou. 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 I'm Caillou. That's me. There. I hate to admit it, but I know the intro by heart because I've been watching the show for a long time.
For a story, you guys.
I keep forgetting that Caillou
Let's see
originally
where
was a
Caillou
doll.
went today. Today's story is called Caillou at Daycare.
Let's see, there's some swing sets.
It was Caillou's first day, and he was a little bit nervous.
I don't want to go, Mommy. I want to stay with you.
Oh, so do I, Caillou, but you know, Mommy has to go to work. And daycare can be fun. Hear that?
What is...
Hello, I'm Ann Mark.
Is it me or did I just see this grown
Daycare
adult?
can be fun. Hear that?
Why is this teenager in this class for kids? He looks older than everyone else. Why is he in here?
Hello, I'm Ann Martin, the teacher. And you must be Caillou.
What about that teenager?
Caillou was scared and shy.
Now I'm gonna have to go, honey.
No, I don't want you to go, Mommy.
I'll be back, Caillou. Don't be sad.
Even Caillou's mommy was sad to leave him at daycare for the first time.
Yeah, baby's a
Here,
monster.
Caillou, have a glass of apple juice. Do you want me to introduce you to the other children? Okay, maybe after your juice then.
Oh, so the Super Mario Brothers woman who has been in here the whole time.
Hey, those are my blocks.
Jeez, why is this kid so aggressive?
Your mommy's gone.
When was Leo this bunch of a turd? There.
Hi, I'm Clementine. What's your name?
Oh, so that was your name.
Caillou.
Would have been nice to
That's
know
Leo.
that in the
He
previous
doesn't like
one.
To share.
The
Do you want
previous
to play?
reaction.
I'm doing cutouts. See? Here's an apple, and that's a banana, and this is raisin toast. You can't eat them, though. They're only pretend.
Yeah,
I like
Caillou.
daycare. I like staying at my grandma's better. That's where you stay when your mom and dad are busy?
Yep.
She's an artist, and I get to play with paints and brushes and paper and crayons and chalk and colored pencils. We got all
And.
Oh boy! I'm going to paint a robin. I'll do
Red
cutouts of
robin.
what robins eat. That's worms.
That's a worm, alright.
That's a good robin. Could you teach me how to paint like that?
No.
Sure, Leo. If you teach us how to build a castle.
Yeah, we go.
A castle has to have lots of towers. A worm has to have lots of twists.
I actually
And a
like
robin
his
has to
original
have
voice.
Lots of red.
Okay, first thing, I already see a difference in the reboot. Because one thing, Caillou's voice is more obnoxious. In the original, he sounds more like an actual kid. In the reboot, he sounds like some 12-year-old woman. And this one, they actually sound like children and not some drug addicts.
Here, Leo.
That
you
was
can
pretty
make a flag
bad.
for the castle.
Caillou!
We have to make this tower higher.
Caillou was having so much fun playing, he didn't even notice his mommy and daddy.
Look, I'm making a castle.
What's so funny about that? What's so funny? Okay, fine. Now I'll watch the episodes right after it, which ended up being one of the worst episodes of the show. Caillou Circus! And yeah, you're gonna listen to this intro every time. Get used to it.
You're getting to be a big boy.
I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I grow some more. I like exploring.
I hate you.
So many things to do. Each day is something new. I'll share them with you. I'm
Caillou.
My world is turning. Changing
Day. Mommy and Daddy and
finding their way. Growing up is not so
So
tough.
why is Caillou from the Tucker Tantrum?
There's lots of fun stuff on the
Caillou.
Caillou.
monkey. Like, there was an actual blue monkey.
Come on, it's story time, kids. Caillou doesn't look very happy. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Today's story is called Caillou Joins the Circus.
Yeah, he sure does. Yeah, remember in my game episode where it said that I got an image of the worst episode of the original series?
Gilbert, I dreamed about a tiger.
Yes, I still hate this episode a lot, even though I don't find it the worst episode of the entire series, including the reboot.
Daddy's taking me to the circus today.
Not including
He
the
promised.
reboot. Not including
I'm
the
getting
reboot.
dressed
This is the
all by
worst
myself.
episode.
Daddy will be so happy. Oops.
Oopsie.
Oh. Ouch. Oh no, I forgot to brush my teeth.
Yeah, you gotta do that, you dumb moron.
Look, I got dressed all by myself.
Ah, I can see that. And you did a very good job. But it's so early.
I don't want to be late for the circus.
The circus?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Caillou, that's
That's
not today.
not it.
The circus isn't till tomorrow.
No, it's today.
Yup, he gets mad because the circus wasn't today. It was tomorrow. You can wait another 24 hours.
I got all dressed. It's today.
Come on, Caillou. Come downstairs and help me make breakfast.
No, I don't want to. Silly old car.
Silly. Wow.
Caillou was in a very bad mood because he wasn't going to the circus.
Caillou, stop all this racket. You woke up Rosie. I want you to come downstairs right now.
Even Caillou's daddy was starting to get angry.
Why can't I go to the circus? I want to go to the circus.
Let's make toast. We can cut it into little duckies, like Grandma does.
No, I don't want to make duckies. That's for babies.
Actually, I'm
then,
starting to think the reboot
How about a
was
circus
getting
breakfast?
was a
We can
bit
cut circus
better.
animals out of toast to have with our boiled eggs. But wait a minute. We're missing something. Something that comes before the circus animals. Now, what could that be?
A parade? A circus parade?
Of course, that's it.
This is still the worst episode
I
of
can
the
get the
original.
eggs.
I hate Caillou, okay? I
If you
still hate
wanted
this
scrambled
show.
eggs, you should have said so.
It's not my fault.
I know, Caillou. It wasn't anybody's fault. It was an accident.
Yeah, it was just an
Daddy, the
accident.
toast.
Hot, hot, hot. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
You can be in the circus, Daddy. You're a good juggler.
And Rosie can be the clown.
What's going on here? We're having a circus. Do you want to be in our
I
parade,
feel bad for the mom.
Are you going to be the lady who rides the horse?
I don't think so, sweetheart. I think I'll be the lady who marches back to the bed.
Yeah, she understands why this episode sucks. And Caillou gets his way in the end. Amazing. Brings a tear to my eye. In the episode right after it was,
We got a band.
Caillou
and
recorded
instruments.
the dog.
We got tunes and dimensions. We're going to play. Animal
I
Crossing.
don't care about this
Shine.
game! This episode will mostly be the original.
You're getting to be a big boy.
Trust me, you will hate me after this.
Each day there's some more islands exploring Caillou. So many things to do. Each day is something new. I'll share them with you. I'm Caillou. My world is turning, changing each day. Mommy and Daddy, I'm finding my way. Growing up is not so tough. Except when I've had enough. There's lots of fun stuff. I'm Caillou. 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 I'm Caillou. That's me.
Story time, kids. happened when Caillou was just 3 years old. Today's story is called Caillou is Afraid in the Dark.
Well, Caillou's afraid of the dark.
Good night, Caillou. Have sweet dreams.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Okay. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yep.
Bed bugs. Oh. Mommy!
Caillou, what's wrong?
Bugs, Mommy.
There. All gone. They were just shadows.
But what about the scratchy monster?
I don't hear a scratchy monster.
There is a scratchy monster in here.
There's a scratchy
He's making
monster.
scratchy sounds.
I'm sure you think you heard something. But there's no need to be afraid of monsters. Do you know why? Because monsters aren't real. They're just make-believe. Good night,
Yep.
dear.
I'm not afraid of monsters. I'm not afraid of monsters.
I'm just gonna skip this episode and go to this one. Yep, we're gonna listen to that intro again.
You're getting to be a big boy.
I'm just a kid who's 4 each day and grow some more.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of listening to pt2, but you gotta
So
listen.
many things to do each day, something new. I'll share them with you. I'm Caillou. My world is turning, changing each day. Mommy and Daddy, I'm finding my way. Growing up is not so tough, except when I've had enough. There's lots of fun stuff. I'm Caillou, Caillou, Caillou. I'm Caillou. That's me.
What's the matter, kids?
Our friends were supposed to come and they're not here.
Well, while we're waiting, it's story time. Now,
Yeah,
what did
because
Caillou do today?
Your grandma randomly appears
Today's
at the
story
park.
is called Caillou's Friends.
Why does the grandma always
Caillou
have a
was
book
feeling
on her?
very sorry for himself.
Whatever's the matter, Caillou? You don't look very happy.
I've got nobody to play with.
Yeah,
Don't you have any
Caillou.
friends?
No.
Grandma, read the room.
At that moment, Caillou really thought he didn't have any friends, and that made him feel even more sad and lonely.
I'm sure you must have some friends. Let's see if we can think of one. What about that nice girl, Clementine?
Clementine loves candies. Can I?
What the?
No.
What is
Okay.
it? What are
Want
these
some?
eyes? Oh, so we're just gonna use some dolphin tricks.
Oh no.
You know that was on the floor,
I'm
right?
putting the yellow ones in a row.
That was disgusting.
Caillou, that candy was on the floor. It's not going in your mouth.
Wait a minute. I have some more here. They're clean.
Well, that's one friend. Do you have any
Yeah?
others?
Wait, did you bring a
I
retractable
don't
bed?
think so.
Let's see now. What about that boy, Leo?
Leo's funny.
Yeah, he sure is.
What's so funny, you two?
Nothing, Mommy.
Is the narrator just now the mom? Fart humor funny? Are you kidding me? Are you
That's two
actually
friends.
kidding
Do
me?
you have any others?
No.
Really? What about Gilbert? Isn't he your friend?
Why did he appear
Caillou
out
had
of
forgotten
nowhere?
about Gilbert. Of course Gilbert was his friend.
Why did he appear out of nowhere?
You're my friend.
Caillou was much happier now. He started out thinking he didn't have any friends.
Why did he appear out of
Now he knew
nowhere?
He had 3. And now that he knew he had 3 friends,
And now it just
Caillou began
disappears.
to think about whether he had any more.
He ran
Rosie's my
away.
sister, Grandma. But she's my friend.
Bigger
too.
help.
That's
Caillou. Uh-oh.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Mr. Hinkle. And
Mr.
Mr. Hinkle's my friend, too. I have lots of friends, don't
Stranger
I?
danger.
You do. Look who's coming.
It's Mommy and Daddy. Mommy, Daddy, you're my friends, and so's Rosie and Gilbert and Mr. Hinkle and Clementine and Leo.
Are those all your friends?
Yes.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, yes. And you're my friend, too, Grandma.
Poor Grandpa. Why is this kind of unsettling? I'm actually kind of scared, but... I baited you. We're watching people.
Surprise twins. Sisters, little sisters, now twins. Bouncy girl, precious, hoops cutie, cherry baby, with their own bedrooms. Little surprise twins. Package becomes playset, all sold separately.
Now let's see. What did Caillou do today? Today's story is called Big Brother Caillou. It all happened back when Caillou was a very little boy, about 2.5 years old.
Baby sister coming, Mommy?
Very soon, Caillou. I'm going to the hospital today. Grandma will look after you.
A few days
Oh yeah, remember when I called Jerry Caillou the worst episode of the show? I was lying. This episode, the worst one of the show.
later, Caillou was very excited because he was going to meet Rosie
This episode
for the
is
very
actually
first
bad.
time.
Mommy here, Daddy here.
I'm gonna get the video of Big Fat Dislike.
We're home.
And we brought...
All three of us. Say hello to your new sister, Caillou. This is Rosie.
Caillou wasn't sure if he liked Rosie.
Oh, she's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's
She's
like
absolutely adorable. Isn't she gorgeous?
She's my special girl.
Yeah, she is.
Rosie wasn't very happy, and neither was Caillou. Nobody was paying attention to him.
How do we
He
follow
thought they
up
only
the
cared about
Friends
Rosie.
episode with this?
Caillou was so unhappy, he didn't even like his doll anymore.
When did you own a doll? Kind of bummed out, Caillou. Calm down.
Would you like to rock the baby, Caillou?
No.
No.
Caillou didn't know if he liked Rosie very much.
Okay. Maybe later.
And this is why the show kind of sucks. For the most infinite part of the
Caillou's daddy wasn't happy to see him pinching Rosie.
Yeah, to be
Caillou,
honest, I'd probably
why did you do that to Rosie?
Caillou
I don't
if I
like
could.
Rosie.
I know
Why
he's
not?
younger than me,
Rosie
but
doesn't play
yeah.
with me.
But she's only a baby. She's just too little to play with you now.
Then I beat up his dad because he was trying to...
It's not easy being a big brother, is it? But now that you are a big brother, you can protect Rosie, since she's so small. Say, would you like to help me? I can't do this by myself. Caillou, would you pass me the diaper, please?
After pinching her, oh yeah, it's all okay. If I did that, I'd probably be kicked out of the house. Right, the squiggly lines again.
P.U.
Why are the squiggly lines at the top? How long is Gilbert?
So, you've been feeling a bit left out of things too, have you, Gilbert?
Yeah, he's been...
All changed?
Yes, I helped Daddy.
Would you like to hold her, Caillou?
Yes, please, Mommy.
No, you're supposed to say,
Watch
I
your
use a
head.
kid who's... yes, follow me.
Caillou?
Rosie smells good.
That sounded wrong. What a bad episode. Hey, look, I just made another 20 minutes of content. Now I can put no ads in here. Caillou in the bathtub. Actually, you know what? This will be my
You're getting to be a big boy.
Each day I grow some more. I like exploring. I'm Caillou. So many things to do. Each day is something new. I'll share them with you. I'm Caillou.
This story happened when Caillou was only 3, and Rosie was just a baby. Today's story is called Caillou Goes Shopping.
Is it Caillou? Isn't Rosie always been a baby?
Hi, my name is Caillou. Every day there are lots of great things for me to do. I'm Caillou. I learn so much through the games I play, and I grow bigger every day. I'm Caillou. I'm just a boy of 4 who wants to go. Hey, my hat! How do you do? I'm Caillou.
Is this the worst show of all time? No, I still say the reboot is worse. Only because the original one actually had charm. But what's the most popular one? I need, like, the oldest one. Like, I need the very first episode of Caillou. Then I'll watch it. Why are we... What kind of random order is this? I'm Caillou. That's me. And me, and me, and me. Caillou at daycare. Caillou's new shoes. Caillou visit the doctor. Caillou go to the zoo. Caillou go to the beach. They kind of reuse that episode. After these 2 episodes, I'll actually do a video on the reboot, like a full-blown review. I just need to find the very first episode. And then they started turning into 22-minute episodes, which I'm not watching. I'm only watching the first episodes. Fine. Caillou, episode 1. Well, the very first episode. Caillou makes cookies.
You're getting to be a big boy.
I'm just a kid who's 4. You growing up time.
Did Caillou do...
Fun fact, did you know that Caillou does not have cancer? Just some random decision that people made.
Today. Today's story is called Caillou Makes Cookies. It all happened when Caillou was just 3 years old.
La 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 la.
This song slaps.
Caillou, you have to play quietly now. Rosie's gonna take her nap. Shh.
Oh, so Rosie has been here since the very first episode.
Caillou,
But I want to play.
you can still play. Just do it quietly.
Caillou felt that being quiet wasn't as much fun as being noisy.
So now you're gonna make Play-Doh.
Caillou, I asked you to play quietly.
You're just dumping things down. Calm down. And now you're not gonna
Cookies.
clean up your
I want
mess.
cookies. I'm hungry.
So Caillou went to the kitchen.
Gilbert's head looks so weird. Big rip. Honey. big oof.
Caillou decided to make some honey cookies.
Yeah, do
And
that.
so Caillou got to work, making a whole bunch of honey cookies. Fat ones, skinny ones, flat ones, and round ones.
Oh, Caillou! What are you doing?
I'm making cookies.
Look at the mess you made.
You better.
Do you want to help Mommy clean it up?
Yes, Mommy. Me and you.
Yeah, clean it up.
We have to make sure the kitchen is nice and clean. Now, where's that dustpan?
Go grab it, crazy.
I found it.
To be honest, this
That's the way
episode
my
didn't even
favorite helper.
stop. This episode didn't even start off that bad.
Caillou.
Caillou was very proud. He was helping Mommy make cookies.
Lesson of the day, clean up your mess. More useful than throw a fit.
You made a mess.
You're right. Mommy makes messes too.
Yeah, you sure do.
Daddy, try the cookies. Try the cookies.
Really now in the middle
Who
of
made
the
these
floor.
good cookies?
I did, and Mommy helped.
How does she even have teeth if she were just a baby? You shouldn't have teeth until you're like 2, if I'm correct.
Daddy, look.
2 or 1.
What are you making, Caillou?
A big mess.
Yeah, and you're just littering. Caillou the New Adventures. So let's see what's going on. The very first episode is 19 minutes. Okay, the first episode.
Got what it takes to shine? We got a band and instruments. We got tunes.
This looks like shovelware.
We're going to play. Send this animal pop style. Shine, star that you are.
I
How do you do? I'm Caillou.
they didn't even release the full episode. Is season 1 episode
Caillou,
70?
Clementine, and Leo were getting ready for...
No, I'm not watching that all the way through because then it would have been an actual hour. Let's listen to that theme song again.
Every day there's something new. There are lots of great things for me to do. I'm Caillou. I learn so much through the games I play, and I grow bigger.
Yeah, you know you're
every day.
evil.
I'm Caillou. I'm just a boy of 4 who wants to go and explore. How do you do? I'm Caillou.
Read the comments. So final verdict on the original show. Not bad, but not really all that good either. Yeah, sure, Caillou's an obnoxious thing, but at least it's not as bad as the reboot, which I'm still gonna call awful. Goodbye for now.